Hi guys, I wanted to make this video about the sun and the effects on the human body and spiritually, emotionally, mentally, the effects on the soul. I live in the UK, so for 9 months out the year, the sun isn't really strong. Lots of rain, lots of cold, lots of shivering, lots of putting the heating on, and lots of depression. Come February, this time of year, a down collective feeling, and it is a collective, definitely a collective feeling blankets the UK, and it's kind of a feeling of no light at the end of the tunnel. What's the point kind of feeling. And I see a lot more of my friends, I see a lot more of my family struggle this time of year, question their career choices, question their partner choices. I see a lot of breakups, I see a lot of moving around and, you know, unsettledness, giving up kind of feeling. This is too hard now. However, the sun breaks through like it done the other day. The sun breaks through. And we was on the school run picking the children up from school, and I tell you, the parents were smiling, happy, people talking to each other, socialising, joking. The kids were running around playing. The parents were letting them go play in the park after school, and it was just this totally different atmosphere. And I looked around and I thought, these same people, and the same people that had their head buried in their hoods and miserable and looked like they didn't want to talk to anyone on planet Earth, to be quite honest, and I felt quite the same. And then on this particular day, everyone's socialising, everyone's how are you doing, oh, and joking around and happy. The only difference was the sun was out. The only difference was the sun was out. It wasn't like it was a Friday and we get to break up for the weekend. It wasn't like it was a special holiday. The sun was out. Full stop. The sun came out. People cheered up. People started feeling like they could be joyful again. So what is that? What is that? What is that? Why does the sun have such an effect on us? Well, because yes, you are a physical body, but you are also, let's not forget, mainly a light body. Okay? You are a light body. And if we can remember that everything is conscious, so light is conscious, so the sun is conscious. The sun holds information, not only holds information, the sun is an intelligent, sentient being, aware, conscious that it is a sun. You know, it might have a name. It might literally, the sun might have an actual name. The soul of the sun might have a name that we don't know. We call it the sun. Could be called Gary or something, you know, but I don't know. Gary, the name's dying out. Bring back Gary. Bring back Gary. But little only fools and horses joke there. But yeah, the sun is just holds intelligence, and I've actually seen personally so many. I've researched personally so much on the sun and the information that can, so basically, if I'm going to put it into sort of like a term that everyone can understand, including myself, because I have to dumb things down for myself to really get it. The sun is life-giving. Inside the sun is information and memories and energy and healing properties from the universe. The sun is a family member, an old family member that knows all the secrets to your history. And if you listen to the sun, you will find we can get downloads, informational downloads from the sun. Fact. So, you know, I don't want to put on the old tinfoil hat, but I do not believe the sun does that much damage to us as the government will have us believe. I do not believe that we need to wear Factor 50, protect the sun lotion. I believe that we can get serious amounts of enlightenment and information from the sun, and the more time we spend in the sun responsibly, the better. What do I mean by responsibly? If it's a burning hot day and it's going to be burning hot for, you know, the next 72 hours. You do not need to spend 72 hours in burning hot sun. Go out there for half hour, you relax an hour, rehydrate, come inside, come into the shade, cool down, back into the sun. Water's great, go into the water, feel the energy of the water. Remember, water's a sentient soul, living, conscious being too. We can go into the water, we can go into the light, we can go into the sun, we can feel the air on our skin. It's all part of being out there and getting information from nature, which is what we are. We are not going to get wholesome information from technology. We are going to get information to a point which can now be biased. It can now be regulated, mediated, redacted. Okay, we can get wholesome, pure, truthful, solid information downloads from the natural environment, and the sun is the best direct informational contact that we can have. If we want to have realizations, if we want to have deep meditations, if we want to be full of love and not fear, we need the sun in our life. We need the sun in our life. Some of the happiest places on earth are some of the poorest places, but equally some of the most unhappiest and depressed places are some of the poorest places. I took two of the extremes. So I took the poorest parts of the Delta, Mississippi, the poorest parts of Bangkok, India, Thailand, and you would find within the slums spiritual, happy, wholesome people and communities that would hold together, full of joy and love and family, even though they were poorest on planet Earth. And then you go to the poorest parts of Alaska, the poorest parts of Scandinavia, the poorest parts of the native, you know, Canadians and Canada, and you will find the most depressed people on planet Earth with the highest rates of suicide. These are all poor people, the poorest planet Earth. And in some sense, actually, Bangkok and Thailand and the Eastern Asian slums are poorer than the slums of Canada. However, what is the big difference? One side of the earth is hot most of the time, even though they're poor, it's sunny. The other side is cold. They're poor, but it's cold. Suicide goes up. So it goes to show, even in the most extreme conditions of planet Earth, when you are in the slums and you have nothing, if you have the sun, you have everything. You have everything. So if you are feeling down and you live in a hot country, utilize your resources. If you find it's too hot, utilize the sea and the ocean and the water. Be grateful that you can go in the sea and the ocean and the water in your country. Because believe me, in the UK, you need to get wrapped up like a seal in a big giant wetsuit to even... And it's not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable unless you're into like your ice baths or whatever. But I'm not. I like the sun. So yeah, so the purpose of this video was to just let you know that the sun holds information. The sun is alive, the sun is aware of you, and not a raindrop of sun is ever wasted. Think about that. Not one drop of sunlight is ever wasted. It is always used and absorbed by living creatures. It keeps all of us alive. Every single thing on planet Earth needs the sun, and it's there for all of us. I just wish I lived in a country where it didn't hide for 9 months of the year. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not out today. Today's just grey. No sun anywhere today. But we're close. And I want to thank you for your willingness to be here with us down on planet Earth. And keep going in your journeys of enlightenment. I hope your soul has a beautiful experience in your particular journey in your life. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy the sun if you can. Catch some rays for me. It'll be my turn soon. I can't wait to make some videos back in the summer. We're going to get out into nature, make some beautiful videos this year. God bless. Love you all. And take care. Bye-bye for now.